So hello and welcome to this presentation on Word. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lee Wilson and I'm part of the Learning Support team here at the college. Before we get started, if anyone has any questions, please can use the Q&A tab at the right hand side and we'll try to answer these at the end. If we need to contact you, don't be alarmed. It might just be easier for us to go through things on a one-to-one basis rather than in a group. So in this little session, we're going to have a look at some applications in Word that will help with your typing, your reading and punctuation through Dictate, Immersive Reader and Editor. So firstly, to get on, if you go to the Students portal, go to the orange tab with Office 365 and click on that. If you've already logged in to your Office, this should take you directly into your account. And then click on your Word. I've got one opened already. So we'll start off with Dictate. Now Dictate, it's up the top right-hand corner of your toolbar. And Dictate is a speech recognition technology that's used in Cortana for converting speech to text. So basically, instead of typing, you're going to talk to your computer. Just to point out, you can only use these programs in the online version and not in the desktop version. Also, when you create a Word document, a spreadsheet, or a PowerPoint on the online version, it will automatically save to your OneDrive, and it'll continuously save throughout the document as well. So let's start off. If you click on the Dictate button, you'll hear the little beep and it's ready to go. We'll just switch it off just now, and we'll go through these little icons first. So the first one is your settings. Make sure it's set to English UK. If you are an ESOL student, it does have other languages. Not all languages are there, but if yours is there, please use it, and then you can translate the entire document back to English when you're finished. Make sure the voice command is on, or it won't work. On the other side, you've got the circle with a question mark in it. This gives you all your command functions for using Dictate. So say you want to punctuate something, the end of your sentence, you want to put a full stop in, all you need to do is say full stop. If you want a question mark at the end, just say question mark. For editing, if you want to delete a word, just say delete. If you want to delete the last sentence, say there's 5 words in the sentence, just say delete 5. And the same goes with backspace. If you want to go back 1, just say backspace. If you want to go back 20, say backspace 20. Same goes with your formatting. If you want something in italics, bold or underline, just say the word and it will do that for you. If you have any problems with your microphone or anything, there is a little self-help guide at the bottom. So please check that out. So we'll go back on with Dictate. So to get started, all you need to do is click the button. If it doesn't work, and sometimes it doesn't, what to do is go back up to Dictate at the top and click off, and then click on when you're ready to start, and you'll hear the little beep sound. So this might sound a little bit deja vu, but I'll just read what I've already said. So firstly, let's click on it. So hello and welcome to this presentation on Word, full stop. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lee Wilson and I'm part of the Learning Support team here at the college. Full stop. New paragraph. So first off is Dictate. Dictate is a speech recognition technology that is used in Cortana. Full stop. And that's how simple it is to use Dictate. Sometimes it will get confused with what you're saying, but the more you use it, the more it understands, especially if you've got a lovely border twang like mine. It is also quite sensitive, so it will pick up quite a lot. So we'll just close that off now. If you see you've made a mistake, don't worry about it. I would suggest you just keep going until you've finished off what you're doing and then go back and change it. So if you have got spelling mistakes or random words, there's a few things you can use. So we'll just look at editor next. I've got another document open here. So editor's very similar to spell check. It's just a superior version to it. So again, editor's on your top right next to dictate. So if you click on editor, so I pinched this off the internet and just changed a few things. So as you see on the editor, there's 3 spelling mistakes. So if you click on spelling, as it's an American, it's missing U. So just click on it and it will change, just as you would do in spell check. For the grammar, same thing. I'll change punctuation, your line spelling. And vocabulary, if it thinks there's a better saying for you, it will change it for you. So instead of a great influence, a profound influence, and an enormous influence. But if you want to leave it, please leave it. So I'll just change it to a major influence. The good thing about editor, say you're doing a talk for your comms, it'll give you how long it thinks it'll take you for you to speak it. So say you've got a 3-minute talk to do, then you've got all your information on, it'll give you a rough time how long it will take you to say those things. Another good thing about the editor, when writing essays, you're allowed, I think it's 20%, up to 20% copyright. So instead of just copying and pasting straight from the internet onto your document, you will have to change things. So this here, if you click on the similarity, this will check the entire web to see how much is similar to other people's work. If it is over 20%, you will have to change it, or the lecturer won't mark it. And that basically is editor, just a supercharged spell checker. So we'll close that down. The last thing I want to show you is Immersive Reader. Now, Immersive Reader is really good if you want to sit back and listen to your class notes. If you've written an essay, it'll read it back to you, and then you can pick out if you've made any mistakes, or you think, that doesn't sound so good, so you can go back and change it. So to find Immersive Reader, if you go to View, and Immersive Reader just sits there. So click on Immersive Reader, and I'll take it to another screen. I've got mine all flagged out, so I'll just change all these just now. So start on A, and all you need to do is push play.
A major influence on our adult lives, shaping our personality. E.g., anxiety originating from traumatic experiences in a person's past is hidden from consciousness and may cause problems during adulthood, in the form of neuroses.
And then just push pause to stop. Unfortunately, it does only have 2 voices, and they're not the best, but you get used to them. So on the options, text preferences, you can make it bigger or smaller, depending how you like things on the screen. You can change the style. It's only got 3, I'm afraid, so if you prefer reading things in a Comic Sans or Calibra, there you go. It's also the same with the background colours. You can change the background colours if you prefer to read in something else. I quite like the yellow, but if you like black and white, green, and there's also more colours. There's not a lot, but there's enough. So I'm going to put it back to yellow. The next box, as you've seen at the start, it will show you what your nouns, your verbs, your adjectives, and your adverbs are. and also the syllables. If you change the syllables, I'll put it back down. So how to break the word up. And the last one is your reading preferences. So if you prefer to go line by line,
neuroses,
I'll just click on and start for there.
and may cause problems during adulthood in the form of neuroses.
So get that back up. You can make it larger. And again, if you're an ESOL student, you can change the language. Say I want German. By document.
Sigmund Freud, 1856 bis 1939, war der Gründervater.
And to go back, just hit the arrow up there, and that's Immersive Reader. If anyone's got any questions, please use the Q&A box. If you don't want to use the Q&A box, please get in contact with me. My name again is Lee Wilson. You can get me on Teams, send me a message, or my email address is lwilson@borderscollege.ac.uk. That's lwilson@borderscollege.ac.uk. Thank you very much.